But if you close your eyes,
hello awesome people, welcome back to Software Inc. And I want to start off this episode by saying thank you to you guys that this series is still getting so much love from you guys. It has been amazing. It is the first season of this game on the channel, and you guys have actually just absolutely smashed it. You guys are liking the videos, you guys are commenting, you're guys seeing a lot of nice things about it, and you know, that's really helpful. And you're also helping me with getting better at the game, and you're giving me tips and things, you know, to look at. By the way, talking about that, Snackbar Sounds just said, you know what, you set up the 3D editors project management thing, but you selected the game engine team as the actual dev team. That's of course not a thing that we wanted to do. We wanted the 3D team to do that. And I had to admit that the last episode I recorded as the last one of a long recording session. So I was kind of tired, and that sort of probably created that mistake. But you know what? Thank you guys for being so so aware of it, and also mentioning it to me, because I don't mind that. You know, make sure to mention things that I do wrong, and mistakes that I make, because if I miss it, it's gonna be like a very awkward thing. And if I don't miss it and you guys help me out with it, then that's gonna be amazing. So we can have this, you know, we can have a better series. So feel free to do that. I'm really thankful for you if you do that. So we have a high game creator coming out in November 1993. Last episode, for the ones that didn't, you know, for the ones that don't know or don't remember, we released High Visuals, which is a 3D editor, which was great, but didn't really sell very well. It hasn't made a profit yet. Now, I'm pretty certain that it is going to make a profit in the end. And 3D editors, for some reason, don't sell a lot of units. So, you know what, I'm fine with it. We're going to make a profit on it no matter what. And otherwise, we're at least going to make it and use it in our High Game Creator number 2. So we can actually have our own 3D editor instead of someone else's. So that's basically what we wanted to do. And also, some of you guys asked me to show how you could get more than one team in a room, because some of you guys have tried that in your own playthroughs, because I was talking about it, and you said you couldn't figure it out, it wouldn't work. That's true. If you put them in the same room, like for instance, if we go over here, let's say that we have this this 2D team B and A. That's basically who is allowed in here. If we actually do this and do switch team, you can see that in this room we have the 2D team A and the 2D team B. What they do is they work in the same room. They use all the same rooms, but not on the same time. That's the deal. You can't have a team working in the same room, two teams working in the same room at the same time. So what I did was I hired 2D Team A. They work from 8 to 17. Then they go home, and at 20 to 4, the 2D Team B comes in. And then they can use the same room because they aren't in the same room at the exact same time. So you can have multiple teams in the same room, only not at the same time. Then you will get the message that there is more than one team in the same room, and it won't work. Basically what will happen then is also that if you do it like this, you don't have enough computers. But even if you have enough computers for two teams working together in one room, it won't work out, because it's sort of keeping saying that you can't do it. Although in theory, they should just go and sit at a computer and work. So it might be that you just get that message that you have multiple teams in a room and it won't work. But check out if they are actually still working. If you have the right amount of computers, maybe they actually would just go to work. And it might work, but you have to deal with the annoying message. That's the only thing. Yeah, so back into the actual game. Let's start. Let's speed things up a little bit, and let's see if we can get Game Creator as much love as we can get, as much followers as we can get. So let's start building. I'm also experimenting, like by the way, in an own game with the marketing system. What I now do is, you know, I will start when a product of mine goes into beta phase. I release an announcement of a release date. And then I start marketing it right away with press releases and press builds. But I do tend that at the end you sort of run out of steam and followers will go down no matter what you do. So I'm sort of experimenting with getting marketing up a little bit later. So announce a release date when it goes into beta, and then starting marketing a little bit later on the line, so you actually get a lesser decline of followers, with the risk of not getting as much followers as you could have if you used more time. Well, for now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna write at least a press release and probably do another press build. I'm not sure if it's gonna help a lot. I can't remember how much we have already done for that, to be honest. But yeah, we're gonna see what happens with that, and hopefully this will be a banger. Hopefully we will get a lot of money from that. Although we have almost 500 million bucks. So yeah, and that's with how many employees do we actually have? How many employees do we have? We have actually more than I thought. We have, where can we see this? How many have we selected? Can I see it anywhere? Oh, 105 employees in our buildings. That's pretty cool. Beta review, it looks amazing and has only features. Does it get some fans though? Not really. It doesn't really help out with the decline of fans. So that's yeah. Not sure about that. Is this going to do something? It's designing high visuals too. Okay, that's good. You're starting to work on that. So November 1993, we also release our high sound waves free, our audio tool. So pretty exciting month for us. Let's release this one. Not that it's going to help a lot, but, you know, it's going to give us a little bit of a boost to the, not so much of the decline there. So once we have our game creator out, what we're probably going to do is we're going to set up a project management for that, get a game engine sort of path going. And once that's set up, we're going to set up this building over here, which is basically going to be a sort of a mirror of this, mirrored version of this one over here. And then we're going to get some gaming teams. So I have been saying I want 2 gaming teams, but I have been thinking lately maybe I want even 4 gaming teams. But I have to figure out the spacing of that in the building next to it. So, you know, yeah, not sure yet what we could do. Also, I have been thinking about making this into a parking garage, sort of like this area, because we have a little bit more space for it over here. So we could, you know, make a nice little tower, if you will. Although I think it might be less efficient if we build up and people have to walk down the entire way. So that might be a thing. And the other thing is we also need to connect these. Well, we have connected the sort of the bridge over here. Well, I want to make actually an actual building over here so that we can actually have that. And then this is all going to go away and we will make a nicer building off of it. So that's basically it. That's the plans. Now let's go and see if we can get... Okay, we are losing followers, which is not good. This is widespread right now, but it didn't really make a lot of money. It's still not made a profit. Damn. Why? Do we need to port it to something? Can we port it to something? We can't even port it to something. It might be that we just are unlucky. That some really great 3D editor was released at the same time. And because we are not so well known for it, we don't have the fans to actually do it. We have actually 45 million fans. Jesus. These guys are... This is still selling, but we have a lot of it in stock. So we don't have to worry about that. This one thing made 70 million. What? Wait. 90 million. 89 million. Holy... Jesus. And these are 2D editors which came out in the same month. What? That's, well, that's quite a thing. Can we port these guys? We can actually port them. Well, this is not very, well, that doesn't pay out. 69 and 17 more users. Doesn't really pay out you. Same thing probably. Yeah. Okay. So, this is still selling a little bit. We do have enough in stock. And yeah, we don't have to worry about our stocks right now. I also want to build a printing facility somewhere to start printing, but I will probably do that when I start building this, which will probably be off camera because it's just going to be a mirrored version of this. Maybe the rooms will be a little bit different, but of course you're going to get a tour once we are going to get there. So just keep marketing it. I mean, it makes money. We're not losing money because we're marketing it, but we need to keep a close eye on it. November, is it going to be November soon? Yeah, it's going to be November soon. So, it still made money. High Visual still made some money. Still not made a profit, an overall profit. Which is quite annoying. Can't believe we bought like 150,000 of them. to sell and it is not selling. Well, that's just life. Sometimes that happens. How many dudes do we have in the marketing team, by the way? Our marketing team has 11 with a leader, so that's 12. Where's our marketing stuff? Our marketing stuff is over here, right? Yeah. So, room labels. How many computers do we have in this room? 20. So we could easily get more marketers, which will help with the decline of this and with the marketing of that. So I think we should go up to 20 marketers. I think that would be a good idea. Marketing is a very important part of this game. So, and you have 6 jobs to do. Yeah, we definitely need to get you some more workers. So you have 20 marketers on your team. Here you go. 20 should, yeah, that should be updated. Wait, click it away and check it out. You should go up right now. You should start hiring people. That should work out. We have the support of 21. Yeah, marketing is now 21 too. So tomorrow we will have some extra marketers coming in. Did they actually come in today? Some of them are in class. Why are you in class? You can't teach marketing, right? Or can you? It was a thing. You could educate people in marketing, but it's not there anymore. So these guys are just in class. What kind of class are they doing? Okay, they might be doing a programmer's class or anything, and I don't want that. So what I'm gonna do is, sorry marketers, but marketing is not gonna do any education. Education level is going to be 0. Nobody can go there. Nobody can go in education. Because if they're only going to learn stuff like design and art and programming and all of this stuff, that's not worth it. That's definitely not worth it. Because they're not going to do that. Never. And that also doesn't help out with the marketing scheme. So we need to make sure that our marketers are busy so we don't lose as many followers. So what we could do, where's my jobs here? So we have do we have some designers? This is developing, they're not designing anything, and they're not designing anything over here. So what we could do, we could start doing some designs again. Ooh, an operating system. Let's design an operating system. 37 months left. Let's just do that. Let's make them work on that. How big is our design team, by the way? We have 7, so 6 designers and 1 leader. Basically, that's it. Another thing I wanted to do is set this to 50, because I think that otherwise some employees will not start to work on it. So, terribly sorry, but we're gonna set this to 50. I think 70 is a little bit too high. We can do that later on when we are very skilled, but I think that now people are not working because they are not set to work because they are not good enough at their work, basically. And the way you should be using this, I guess, is setting it up so that the people that are not good enough, they are going to go to class. But I don't know if the actual HR management is smart enough to do that, to actually send them off to class when they are not sufficient enough, not good enough to do their work. So yeah, I'm not sure. Our next free editor is going to release in May 1996. Okay. It takes a while. If you do project management, it takes a little bit longer time, I guess. Most of the time. But because that's also... I also have the whatchamacallit? The development time quite high up there. Because I want decent products. So High Soundwaves Free is released. We're also going to release High Game Creator. Yes, I want to release this. And I want to budget it with like 15,000. It's a game engine, and game engines tend to sell not very well, but they have a consumer reach of over 3 million. Whoa. You know what? Let's go for 150,000 copies too, and we'll see if it sells. Hopefully it will. I think that one is going to be a little bit better than High Visuals. Let's set this up. So, you know what? Audio tools are gonna start designing High Soundwaves 4, so that's pretty decent, that's pretty good. Let's check our products. So we have High visuals, what do you sell? You actually made a profit. So, in the end, you still made a profit. Cool. High sound waves free is our audio tool. It's horrible quality. Why is it horrible quality? What has happened? Our first audio tool, well, our second high waves was great. Our first was great. And now it's horrible? Why? Well, project management must have slipped it up. I can at least get it to this one. Maybe it will sell a little bit. We need to marketing the crap out of it to sell it a little bit. But it's not going to sell those 300,000 things, I guess. Okay, you have cost us $1 million to build. But you are great. So this sometimes happens, by the way, with project management. Sometimes they just screw up, and the next time it should be better. Although, audio tools, what is the development time on it? It's 300%. So, yeah, they should be making at least a decent product. At least a good one. I think that... Okay, I'm gonna call this a slip-up. And, you know, I don't know why sometimes this happens sometimes this happens with project management. Maybe they sent everybody off to class and they didn't have enough people to work on it. Maybe that was the case. I don't know. But we're gonna call it a slip up and see what they do with the next product. If the next product is also very bad, I'm gonna do something about it. Maybe, you know, manually make some audio tools, or maybe fire the leader, or I don't know. Maybe do something about it. Get a better team. High game creator though is great. We're gonna see what that's gonna sell. And because of that being done, we're going to set up a project management thing for game engines. So for game engines, we're going to get the leader. Oh, who is the leader of the game engine team? I have to check that. So game engine team, who is the leader? The leader of the game engine team is not here, apparently. Really? We don't have a leader in the game engine team? Oh, we do. We do. Paulina Voldas. Couldn't imagine that we hadn't a leader. So, Paulina Voldas, you're going to do that. Design is going to be done by design and game engine team too. Development teams is going to be game engine team. This time it is going to be game engine team. And support teams is going to be support, of course. Marketing, SCM is going to be SCM. Server is going to be host. We're going to do 300% on it. Work quite hard on it. The other thing is that we might have overworked the audio tool. Overdeveloped it. That could also be a thing. Single IP, use own license, handle marketing. Physical copies should go to... Physical copies should go to, like, maybe 150,000. Let's not make it too bad at the start. Let's check this. We have our digital distribution program. That's what I wanted to know. Porting this will be very important. Oh, that's been out behind my hat. You can't even see it. Let's get the game engine project management up there. And let's start working on a product for it. So we're going to go into a game engine. Whoa, that's a cheap game engine. Only text-based. Only $10. Not even $10. Let's select everything. Can we get this too? No. So that's going to be done. Let's go original IP. Let's say it's the sequel to this one. And it's going to have audio assets added to it. Okay, it's going to have something new added to it. So that's pretty good. Adding some new stuff is good. High game creator number 2. Price is going to be $150. Make it a little bit cheaper so that people can actually afford it. SCM server is going to be where it's at. 2D editor, let's choose our own. So company, Hipbone Inc., last release, 1999. Let's go for iVisual Studio 4. Let's keep with our primary IP of 2D editors. The 3D editor is going to be the same. It's going to be ours, High Visuals, even though it's not very well sold. And the audio tool, you know what? We need to use this one. We need to use our own one, even though it's horrible. I'm not going to pay anybody else for their audio tool. And this one is great, and it hasn't even sold that many. Well, it has not a lot of active users. Okay, this thing is not going to sell. It's horrible, and it's $100. Well, okay, we're gonna use our own. We're gonna use our own. Hopefully, it wouldn't hurt our game engine too much. We're gonna add it to some systems. So we're gonna add it to these guys. Okay, and do the teams. Yeah, that's set up properly. We're not gonna design it on our own. We're gonna give it to game engine project management, and we're gonna see how that goes. And yeah, next episode we're probably gonna have this building build up, and we're gonna hire some game teams, and we're gonna start developing games. And like I said, I'm not sure if we are gonna. Let's put this up so you can actually you guys can actually see how this is going. That was our designing job we had to do. Marketing. We're not gonna do marketing. We are struggling with our own marketing. Marketing. High Visuals is still making money. I'm curious to see if it sells at all. If it sells at all, the high wave sound free, or what was it called? The horrible audio tool that we just made. Let's give them all a raise. Why are you asking me for it? Oh, those were the leaders. Okay. Oh, do I want to read it? Oh, I don't want to read this. High sound waves free review. It's not worth the price. We don't expect it to sell very well. There's no one to buy it. Hopefully they will port it. We ported it to something. So that's good, I guess. That's one positive thing to say about it. High game creator. Overall, is a nice, well-priced product. We don't expect it to sell very well. We should market it. Yeah, we are marketing it. But it's at least it's gonna make a name for us, and it's gonna sell a little bit. You know, we made a little bit of a profit over here. And this actually sold more. Oh my god. Oh wait, are we actually? Oh no, marketing for high sound waves is automatically, of course. So I'm scared to look. What does it say? What does it say? Did we sell anything? We actually made some money off of it. I mean, by no means. Okay, we sold 1,261 units and we had refunds for 5,000. That's not good. Probably it's full of bugs. But marketing is still widespread. It is selling a little bit. We could try and make it into at least a thing that at least breaks even by using it in one of our game creator engines. That could be a thing. Maybe that will at least make it break even. And that next audio tool needs to be a lot better. Otherwise, I'm gonna start over. I'm gonna sell that IP. If it's another horrible one, I'm gonna shove up the project management. I'm gonna fire the leader. I'm gonna hire my own audio team, which I will manually hire. And I'm gonna sell this IP because the IP is gonna be terrible at that point. And we're gonna start off with a new fresh IP and a new audio tool. That's basically what we're gonna do if the next one is also horrible. I think that it's not gonna be horrible. I think this is just a fluke from the project management, but still. And we have the great high green creator, which is it's gonna make money. I mean, it is making a little bit of money. Game engines and all that type of things are not really things that sell like 1 million in the first month. So that's basically it. You're designing the next one, so that's pretty good. Yeah, and that's actually gonna be the end of the episode. So if you guys like the horrible product, really good. Then please leave a like and a comment. And if you haven't, then please consider subscribing to the channel to not miss out on the series, but also to help the channel grow. Also, make sure to check out the Discord, which is down in the description. And as always, I've been Hipbone, you've been yourself. Thanks for being awesome. Thanks for watching.